Okay, now that you've had a chance to hear them, I figured I'd give a better tour of how they look, so I'm going to get some up close video. It has some dings and nicks. Some of the drums have dings and nicks, so we're going to go over drum by drum, and I'll point those out, the scratches. So we're going to start from the badge here. Start from the badge here. We're going to rotate it. Okay, right here, here's a scratch here. It's a good 2 or 3 inch gouge. I know what happened there. This it was on the stand and it fell over and hit the rototom rack. I remember that. Here's a nick here and a small nick here. There's a couple nicks on this one. This panel, I'm not sure if those are nicks or this could really, yeah, this needs some Windex. I'm going to take some Windex to it. So there's not, there might be a small nick there. Just a very small couple of nicks there. That one looks okay. Might be just a very couple small nicks there. I can't really tell if it's a nick or it just needs to be clean. There's a face right there. I don't know who it is. Pretty mean looking. Okay, that's the one. This is a 12-inch tom here. Move this back a little bit. Okay, here's the 13-inch tom here. See right here at the logo, there's a mark right there. Maybe a little nick there. That's not a scratch, that's part of the grain. There's a couple of small nicks there. Couple of spots there. There's a nick there and there. That's it. That's a 13-inch tom. Deep and rich. There's a deep, rich sound on these things. Really good sounding drums, I tell you. Here's a 14-inch tom. There might be a spot right here. A little bit of Windex. There's a little ding there. Looking okay. There might be a little ding there. Definitely a nick there. There's the logo again. So that's the tour of the 14-inch tom. Okay, I'm going to throw the 16-inch floor tom up here. And a few spots on this one. Here's a nick here. Looks like we have a surface scratch here. There's a nick there. Down here on the floor, there's something right there. Well, there's another spot right there. There's a nick there. Yeah, I kept those two floor toms pretty close together, so they're going to have marks from setting up. There's it. Wow, look at that face. Look at that face. That is pretty wicked looking. I don't know if I've ever seen that before or not. Never looked at it on this close, but yeah, there's a face in the wood grain. And there we go, back to the logo. So this has a few nicks on it. There's a darn kettle drum here. This is the 18-inch 4-tom. And right there, right off the bat, I can see a really good scratch. A real good scratch right there. There's the logo there. There's the neck right there. We got kind of a neck right there. Spin it back around. There's that scratch. That's really the only issue with this one. That's a pretty good gouge though. Here's the snare drum here. Here's where the damper was. That's broken off. The damper got broke. It's made out of plastic, cheap plastic. As was the chrome handle. It was chrome plated plastic actually, and it broke off. It's been broke for ages, so if you want to replace that, you can do that. But what I've done, put a couple pieces of moon gel in it and sounds just fine. The bass drum, let's see here. I know there's, I'm not even took to put that on there. I don't want it falling on me. Bass drum, yeah, I put a cowbell holder right there so it scratched that up. Here's a scratch here. There's a scratch there. The tom rests on here, so this has some nicks in it. The lug has some nicks in it. That's pretty much it. The only issue I can see, I don't know about directly underneath, but that's it. 7-piece Tama Artstar set. 1983. Pro-type set. Sound great. Look great. Hard to find. You can purchase these drums at www.mesovirtualsales.com. Here are the hardware pieces included with this kit. It's all heavy duty. Each piece weighs about 10 pounds, at least 10 pounds. This stuff's heavy. Here's the hi-hat stand. Here's the only thing is this throne here. Probably it's not in such great condition, but the other one, it broke, and I bought this one. You want it, it's fine. It's not a big selling point of the kit, that's for sure, so it's up to you. I'm gonna carry that home with it. But all this Tama hardware is heavy duty. There's the hi-hat stand. The clutch, it has the memory lock. Hi-hat stand's the only one that has the memory lock. There's the snare stand. Had an issue with this rubber piece in this snare stand, but it seems to be holding up okay, so I think the snare stand should be okay. There's the boom stand. I have 2 boom stands. Have the knurled arm on it, and then you have the counterweight, Tama counterweight there. And then for the ride cymbal, I have this old Ludwig blue olive cymbal stand. If you're not hard on your equipment, it should be okay, but this thing's old. I don't dare adjust it. This is set just right for where I like my ride cymbals. So that's it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of hardware that comes with it. It's old. Some things tighten a little easier than others. You know, it needs some oiling and some work done to it, but it holds up just fine. It's heavy duty, top of the line back in the day. Matter of fact, I've used a hi-hat stand. I have several drum kits, and I've used a hi-hat stand with every one of them. So it's a good hi-hat stand. Well, that's it. There's your hardware. All the drums. There's another face right there. Several faces in that wood grain, that's for sure. Although I don't see Jesus' face. If I claimed I did, that kind of looks like Bigfoot. That's Bigfoot face right there. Or the thing from Star Wars. I forget what it's called. Chewbacca, something Chewbacca. I think that's it. Yeah, Chewbacca. I call it Bigfoot. Looks like Bigfoot. Claim it's Jesus. We'll have people lined up around the block wanting to get in the house to look at him. Hey, maybe I could charge admission. Okay, well that's it. Tom Artstars. Here's the hardware. Once again, this can be purchased at www.mesavirtualsales.com.